One morning, Bertie broke down, and Butch arrived to help him.
Oh great! This is all I need! I was meant to take the children on an Easter road trip tomorrow. Now it's all ruined,
he said sadly.
Don't worry, Bertie. My mechanic will have you fixed in no time.
The engine sheds was just across the road, and all the engines heard everything.
Poor Bertie. I hope he's fixed in time for his Easter special.
Speaking of Easter special trains, I'm taking one tomorrow,
said Emily.
Really?
asked Neville.
Yes. There will be lots of Easter eggs aboard my coaches.
Easter eggs sound very appetizing, but sadly us engines don't eat. Oh, the only thing appetizing, matey, is the smell of fish from the sea.
Later that morning, Emily arrived in the yards to pick up her coaches.
After our work today, I'm gonna have to take you as both to get cleaned. Lots of excited little children will be inside you tomorrow as I pull you in the Easter special train,
she told them. All the other coaches laughed.
Well, that is so funny,
asked the confused Emily.
Those coaches cannot talk. They know nothing about Easter special trains. They don't have any faces either. They don't need faces to be really useful. Yes, but you were talking to them. And talking to those two coaches is like talking to nothing at all. And children going on Easter special trains like to speak to the coaches before they board them. Those two coaches are boring, Emily. You'll be better with coaches like us.
This made Emily very cross.
And listen, just because you're all past your sell-by date doesn't mean you can go on bullying my coaches.
Bullying your coaches?
Emily,
we're only telling the truth.
Well, listen here, you old coaches. You know nothing, and if you excuse me, I have to do my work.
And then her fireman coupled her to the coaches.
Well, Emily, you call us old coaches? Then I let you know that your two coaches look like the old coaches.
The what?
Oh, they were used long before you came here.
Then a cross Emily left the yards. Later that day she stopped at the station, and she saw Thomas on the other platform.
Thomas, can I ask you a question?
Oh,
Hello, Emily. What is wrong?
If Annie and Clarabelle couldn't talk, would you think less of them?
If they couldn't talk? Do you mean if they didn't have any faces?
Yes, exactly.
No, I would love them just the same. Why?
Because the coaches in the yard this morning made fun of my two coaches because they can't talk.
Well, those coaches are just jealous, Emily. That's all.
And they also said that they look like the old coaches used years ago.
Well, they do have a point. They do look similar. But that's a good thing. Because the old coaches were much nicer looking than those ones. Emily smiled.
Thank you very much, Thomas.
And then she set off of her train. At the end of the day, Emily had finished her day's work, and she was taking her two coaches to the washdown to get cleaned. Soon disaster struck. As they were going up Gordon's Hill, the couple in the first coach suddenly snapped, and her coaches flew down the hill.
Oh, ma, stop me, driver!
But it was against the rules for Emily's driver to stop her without informing the signalman, so he phoned for help instead. Luckily, the signalman at the bottom of the hill saw the runaway and stopped Donald and Douglas's train immediately, and then diverted Emily's coaches into a siding. They hit the buffers very hard, but luckily they didn't derail.
Blue shrieks, Douglas! That was a close call.
Soon Diesel arrived to take Emily's coaches to the works. And that evening, a worried Emily was sitting in the sheds, and was very relieved when the flat controller and Mr. Nooner came to see her.
Sir, all of my coaches all that?
Yes, they've been taken to the works immediately, so in a few days they should be in working order again.
What, a few days? But what about the Easter special train, Tremolo?
But first off, Emily, their coupling snapped for no reason at all, and secondly, they hit the buffers with a huge bump. We are very fortunate that no one was aboard, so they have to get looked over by the workmen.
So what coaches am I going to use tomorrow for the Easter special train?
You may just pick two from the yards, Emily. I'm sorry, but it's all you can do.
Oh dear, the old coaches.
When the fat controller and Mr. Nooner left, Emily worried the whole night.
I was really looking forward to tomorrow, but the old coaches are going to spoil it.
The next morning, Emily's fire was lit and her driver arrived. Right, Emily, time to go. Not long until the Easter special train. And poor Emily had to go to the yards to collect the coaches. When she arrived, all the coaches sniggered.
Where is Emily's grand coaches? Haven't you heard? They're in the works. One of the coupling snapped yesterday. But they're new coaches. That would most likely happen to us old coaches, they teased.
Emily just ignored them.
Right, Emily. I am now giving you the honour of choosing two of us for your Easter special train.
Emily looked at them, and then she noticed another coach.
Just ignore them, Emily. They're just jealous because you have two lovely coaches.
Thank you.
Oh, and if you must know, I'm an old coach as well. But I'm not rude like them.
And I can see that. What is your name?
I don't have a name, but they call me Old Slow Coach.
Are you slow?
No, they called me it when I wasn't useful anymore.
and I have never seen you in it out before. Oh, this is my first day here. A long time ago, Thomas and Percy found me in the scrapyard, and I was turned into a coach for the workmen. But I have since been refurbished, and I am now in full working order again. Very good. Then Emily had an idea. Can we take old slow coach for this special train? Oh, slow coach binged when she heard Emily. Oh, come on, driver. Just stretch us and fill a working order again. Just think, old slow coach. Your first trip back could be the Easter special train. Oh, Emily, that would be wonderful. Emily's driver spoke to the yardsman. The yardsman said it would be okay. Oh, that is great. At least I'm not going to have to pull through those old crevices now. Thank you, Emily, old slow coach said gratefully. Don't mention it. You have very good manners. Now we have to get going. Emily reversed on the old slow coach, and her driver coupled them together, and they headed for the station. When they arrived at the station, the guard loaded the Easter eggs inside the slow coach, and then all the passengers boarded. Are you ready? Am I ready? Emily, I'm full of excitement! Right, let's get going. And then they both started. Emily and the slow coach were enjoying themselves mostly. Oh, it is great to stretch my wheels again and have a lovely journey around this beautiful island. Soon they had to stop at the junction to allow James's goods train past. Thomas, Percy and Duck were there, and they all gasped when they saw her.
Old slow coach! It's you!
Hello, Thomas. Hello, Percy. It's been a long time.
Where have you been all these years?
I was in the works, and they finally got round to repairing me. And now I'm in full working order again.
I am so pleased to see you, old slow coach.
Duck couldn't stop looking at her.
Do you know her, Duck? Asked Emily.
I don't know her, but I know what she is. You are a Great Western Falmouth Cope Bright Coach. I haven't saw one of you in years.
Ooh, I haven't seen a penny or tank engine like you in a long time either.
Then James puffed past with his goods train.
Right on, Sodor coach. Time to continue with our journey. Goodbye, Thomas. Goodbye, Percy. And goodbye,
Oh, my name's Montague, but everyone calls me Duck.
Oh, goodbye, Duck, shouted old Slowcoach as she left. Well, 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 I would never have expected that.
One thing's for sure, Thomas. You can expect anything on the island of Sodor. Just ignore them, Emily. Don't let them tease you.
Annie and Clarabelle were deeply shocked.
Do you think the older coaches looked nicer than us as well?
Oh, of course not, Annie. Those other coaches are not as nice as you two are either. This made Annie and Clarabelle very happy. The other coaches fumed angrily.